calling me baby? How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping round on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady, I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. baby? How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we welcome you back to the Ecclessia 3.0 Moba Legends 5v5 College Cup. And this is, sponsored by Vizta Games, of course, organized by Battleknights India and in collaboration with Assam Down Town University. And as you know, we are into the grand finale. This is going to be a very amazing game, a best of five indeed. So it's between Impurity Esports versus Performative Males as we are heading into the grand finale of this event, the LAN event that is happening at the Sam Downtown University. Let me introduce you to myself. I'm Shinryu, and I'm joined by Ash TZ for this game. And hey, Ash, I think we both have watched these teams playing yesterday as well. So these are the final two, man. They have made it this far, so let's take these games forward, isn't it?
I mean, the last game yesterday I casted it was for Performative Males, and then I think I haven't cast for Team Impurity. It was you who casted it out, but I know Impurity,
I
Team
didn't see them
Impurity.
as
They're
well,
so
I didn't see them as
okay.
well, honestly. But
So
hey, I mean, we have seen them elsewhere, though.
yeah, but I mean, we know them. They were in
Yeah.
they represented Team India for in True International, so they're well known in the scene, in community scene. But they're kind of into those Assam tournaments only, and now they are representing there in at Assam Downtown University. And what do you think? Like being an experienced team, can Impurity Esports gonna clutch out a 3-0 victory in this BO5 series, or we're gonna see something from Performative Males? Because I'm going to tell you something about the Performative Males. It is that ex Lafokawi members are present right now in the Performative Males team. Do you think like this clash in the finals will be a little bit bigger one?
Of course, man, because the teams that make it this far have something to offer for sure. And I'll not put my guesses onto things because recently I've seen this new trend that a lot of the teams that are reforming or having this lineup changes have been very different from what we have known these teams to be, isn't it? So I personally feel that the teams can really put up a surprise for us, can put us, to put us through a lot of different emotions because they can, pull that kind of plays that we don't really see very often. And even though this is a college cup, I think the players, like you already mentioned, they have a lot of experience and they have a lot of exposure as well. So in a way, I think they can really perform well. So let's see, let's hope that they can, draft well because so far I just see the Yushong getting picked, or as well getting picked as well as banned. So we'll just figure that thing out. But I think a lot of those plays, a lot of those gameplays as well, like in general, comes down to how you actually draft your composition, isn't it? So this drafting will be very very crucial for these teams. As you can see, we'll soon head into the drafts. We'll just see what are the picks. But Ash, if you have to take a guess in this current meta or in this current patch, which heroes do you think are actually making a difference into those team fights?
For me, with the new patch, I believe it is the Sicilian who is back into the scene after a long time because of the mana control right now in the new patch. It is giving a little bit more time to the Sicilian to actually get the spike into the mid to late phase. So do the Suyu having the early snowball. He's kind of working like the Ishan Shin and Lancelot in the previous patch. So he's kind of good in this meta as well. But teams are yet need some time to get adapt to that new patch, so I believe they will take some time for it. But still, then we're gonna see those old picks coming in. And other than that, into the gold, I believe Irithel is back into the scene. So do the Clint,
Mhm.
and it's more like after I think in next 2 3 months we might gonna see the fighter goal will be perished away from the scene totally. We're gonna see again those real coming into the goal lane and again taking on the lead, taking on the charge in their respective lanes.
True indeed. I feel, in a way, we'll just see how the teams will actually just make the changes or make the draft composition what with what you just said, the heroes that are actually performing a lot well. So we'll look at that, but at the same time you can see the draft kind of rounding off pretty well, I would say. In fact, you can see maybe a Xbox jungle or an Xbox gold, whatever the teams would like to go for in this composition, but still a really good front line being built up by this blue side, whereas the red side, they have the Zushin, they even have the Minotaur to actually go for the proper setup, proper crowd control, I would say. And with the Hayabusa, they can actually really put the pressure as well onto the backline, which has not yet been picked though. So I'm really interested to see what are they gonna put into the gold as well as into the mid lane. Because that will create the tempo for the team. That will create the opportunities for the team to actually, build up around the main objectives. Even, trying to protect the high ground when they're taking those fights, when they're taking those, those engages to actually secure those turrets, secure those, kills. That's going to really matter as we are heading into the second banning phase. We can see the Kimi as well as the Harald being banned from the respective sides. So, like the gold lane has not been picked, we'll assume that it's not has been picked by the side of team blue side. So, what could be the option? You already mentioned about the Irithel, the Clint being back. Do you think the Harith, not the Harith, but the Grandeur as well as even the Brody is still impactful into these games?
Yeah, I think so. Brody is a kind of a good pick. You can go for it. It kinds of remind me like a winning lane, proper winning lane hero in this current patch. But at the same time, the Clint is buffed, so it might gonna cause the Brody a little bit of problem, a trouble because we don't see a Clint ban. And talking about the new patch, I told you like so many teams have not. went through the new patch. They're not so adapted to it. Therefore, they're banning out the Kimi here from the Performative male side. Even though the Kimi is nerfed at this moment, but still with a proper, I mean, a DPS kind of mid laner, when you are having in your team, you know that you're gonna have those finishing from the Kimi. So therefore, they just took it out. And against the Jushin, it worked so well in the early phase. So banning it out at a proper choice comes out from them. But as they're going for the Natan goal lane here, do you think
Hmm.
the Slapu is going into the goal lane, or we're gonna see something which can burst out this Natan, a Melissa, or maybe a Clint, or maybe a Brody? These three heroes got the patch buff, you can say, and it might be the things coming out here to give that hindrance to the Natan, because into the late game, the Natan will be a little bit, like a big menace from the side of Performative Male. So they are kind of going for the scaling draft into by picking out this Natan for themselves.
I do understand, what you mean. It's very difficult to actually play against Nathan because once you get that attack speed, it's so difficult to
Right.
actually do too much. Oh my goodness, they are actually going for a Ruby coupled with a Valentina. Yes, I do understand you want to steal away the Minion Fury, but Minion Fury, is it worth it to go for the Valentina? Because I think they needed some kind of range. A range advantage could have really benefited them because the Yuzhong is bad. They could have gone either for the Eve or maybe even for the Farsa in this case because yes, the Farsa could have been a bit of problem with the Hayabusa. But apart from that, I think the Farsa could easily burst down the Nathan as well as the range control can really keep Zushin at bay. So in a way, the Farsa could have been a wonder pick for the side of Team Impurity, but instead they're going for the Valentina, and now they have a Uranus, which will be very difficult to burst down with the damage that they have. They do not have any kind of burst damage. The only way they can actually deal with the Uranus would be the Xbox true damage, but the Xbox needs a lot of items to actually get online into the game. So, in a way, I feel that this drafts that we're looking for on the side of Team Impurity might struggle a little bit in the early game, but once we reach to mid to late game, I think they can do a lot better. But really close draft from both the teams.
Heading into the lineup down right now, and a little bit showing off for the skins right now for us into the panel, and you can see all those beautiful skins out there. 5-5 set is already over for both these sides, and it is more like the Xbox jungle which gonna give that change into the scene for the side of Impurity Esports, because as you mentioned, the Uranus, the reason got out there into the hand of Einz. I mean, this will might gonna give a lot of problem because he will be the sustain. He'll be standing out into the front line. At the same time, the true damage might be the option to take him down there. Here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the lineup down for the game number one of this grand finale between Team Impurity Esports versus Team Performative Males, and we're going to witness a VO5 series between these two teams in this grand finale at the Ecclessia 3.0, powered by Battleknights India Esports in collaboration with Assam Down Town University and co-sponsored by Vizta Games.
Absolutely, and this is going to be an expanding reverse. So, really quick rotation that might we see through, but again, you can see the Uranus already being a bit of aggressive, might get punished early on, and hey, that's the first blood secured by the side of Team Impurity. But I mentioned that the early game would be a bit difficult, but if you go that deep at level 1 or 2, even the Uranus can be pretty squishy, man. Like, not gonna lie, but that's a bit too much even for the Uranus to actually survive, isn't it?
What can I say about it? I mean, this is the thing we were not expecting from the Uranus from the very beginning to give out that kill into the hand of Impurity Esports. They started well for them, but onto the top lane, Natan might gonna get some potential gang with the Gato. Utkasha is going for the rotation onto the top, and he's just watching out the probability to give out that opening shot towards the side of Impurity's jungler.
Yeah, I mean, the first kill, it did go to the tank, to the roamer. So in a way, it's still okay. If it was onto his Xborg, I would see that would have been a lot of trouble, extra gold. But still, the assist can also make up some of the part of the gold that they can actually utilize. But the Hayabusa is already level 4, so this can put pressure onto the side lanes. But it seems like they do want to prioritize the turtle, but a setup is something that they need. But you can already see the zoning out from the side of Team Impurity. Might spell trouble.
What should I use there? He goes for the zone, proper one, but a lot of resources weighted down for the zoning. But Minotaur still standing there. The Lantern player coming in from the backline. But look at the reason god, the Uranus going inside the turtle zone. But there you go, the knockup comes in, but the turtle will be slain by Howl, and Impurity was got into the hand. Dave Raven goes there with the previous fighter, finds the kill, and now the Crimson Bacon is used as well. They need to retaliate back at this point, and they will be doing it as well. One into the kill, one into the macro. GG start from the side of Impurity.
Yeah, I think it's very good by the side of Team Impurity to actually zone out the Hayabusa. Really back. Max could not find a window to go inside the team fight, and I think a lot of the props goes for the roamer as well as the side laners for enabling that way. Even though the Minotaur Lars was in front of the team fight, but he could not get that level 4 on time. So without the Minion Fury, it's very difficult for this Minotaur to do too much. And even if he had given a set, the damage was lacking for sure by the side of Team Performative Male. So they need to play in sync. But again, they're really looking to take a fight up top. They're giving a good rotation, but look at the positioning from Super M. He knows that he can get a good set, but is it too much for him? He's low on HP though.
Okay, before that, we're gonna see the Kogi Shadow kill coming in there as well, and it will be a kill for the Haya onto the Warrior. And Savage Warrior falls down there. Easy one comes out for Performative Males. They started their way for this game as well. 2-1 the score is, and you can say it's not just a big lead into the goal for Impurity Esports. The economical wise lead can be recuperated by the side of Performative Males if they will do a little bit more ganks or more pressure onto those macro fights. Performance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wait, Max is really being hasty out there. Wanted to go in for that assassination, but needs to be careful because the turtle is about to spawn. So the team would need him. The first objective went into the hands of Team Impurity. I think this time around, Performative Males would want to contest for that, but again, they're looking for a fight here.
The trap down being done as well. Last Insanity might popped up here, but no, they're waiting for the perfect setup. For them, Lantern player is getting a lot of hindrance onto the Totkacha. Super M needs to go back at this moment, but he went for the stun. There you go. Savage Warrior finds a kill onto the Uranus. The reason got forced down, and at this point, Ogi Shadow kill will be used. The backliner will be taken down easily by the side of Team Performative Males, and not only that, the burst is still coming on. Last Insanity being used. He doesn't have the Firaga armor at this moment, so the turtle might get into the hand. The Quad Shadow being used. He goes in there with the shuriken, but there you go. The retribution happened, and it will be into the hand of Hall from the Impurity Esports, and now he got back the Firaga armor, so he goes in there with the Last Insanity, finds a kill onto the Jushin, and comes back, but now he's now getting targeted by the Haya, but Haya! Oh no, never fetch. We managed to go back just at the point of time.
That was so risky, wasn't it, Ash? Like one hit away, I would say. Really close, but I'm so happy the fact with the Hayabusa has gotten 2 kills. That kind of gives him the leeway to actually go in and go for the assassination. Both were on Savage Warrior in a way. So I think if he targets the mage a lot more, it can help him get the farm for sure. But so far, like you already mentioned, the gold or the economy will be in the hands of Team Impurity, and if they can keep this maintained, if they can keep this steady, they can really put a lot of the pressure, because the late game draft looking really good from the side of Team Performative Male. They need to wait, top lane though, they want to take another fight. Is it so?
Okay, the skirmish being happening there, the entropy being used. Super Aim needs to go back at this moment, and it was a right choice, you can say, right decision coming out from Super Aim, because you cannot go for an overextensive fight at this moment, because you do have a little bit the gold lead into your side. It might be 2k, but still the bounties are onto the head, and you don't want to, give it out freely towards the side of Performative Males, because you need to win this first game to gain some confidence in this BO5 series grand finale. Who doesn't want that sexy prize pool to be there?
Damn, sexy prize pool, you say, man. I think it's a very lucrative one, right? Teams would want to play for that. But again, you can see every time the Valentina's one objective is to steal away the Minion Fury from Lars so that she can set up this team fight. The only people that can actually set up would be Super M, Lars. They have a lot of setup, in fact. What am I saying? So in a way, I think there's a lot of setup, and they're even furthering it more with the Minion Fury. So every time the turtle setup is taking place, they're doing that. And again, you can see another turtle just spawning in. Teams are getting ready.
And Bravest Fighter coming in as well. The zone proper onto the Ari Ainzi, and Ainzi falls down into the hand of Xborg. And not only that, the entropy being used for the save. He goes back into the zone. But currently, I don't feel like they will contest out this turtle. It will be the easy one for Howl. And before that, another fight being taken out at the red buff zone. But they will be fine at this moment with the help of the Crimson Bacon. He managed to goes back there. The red buff is right now getting invaded from the side of impurities.
Yeah, I mean, he has a very good chance to take it down. You can see already the same thing happening. So basically, it's a cross map play, but up until now, side of, oh wait, what lane though?
Okay. 1v1, and this turned out to a 2v1 at this moment. But Supreme goes back there. Quad Shadow being connected. Revitalize will be popped up as well. Might go for the
Oh.
engage here, but no. He's getting halted down. Raven comes up there, zoned out properly onto the Natan. But there you go. It will be the Lantern player coming in as well. Just a poke though, but will not be getting any handful of kills for any side at this moment.
Yeah, it's enough warning shots. I would say a lot of skills also being baited out, but now the purple buff. Oh, it actually gets secure. Actually, Max get the retribution on point, so still a resource into his hands. In a way, that's a good thing. But Raven has a very aggressive positioning out here. He wants to take down the core laner, and they're not letting him just have an easy time in this game. So Nathan needs to farm up really quickly because his team would require the damage. The good part is that he has not been taken down once, and he has already completed 2 items. So he can go for the scaling, but the down part is that he needs a lot more gold into his pocket because you can see the gold, in terms of gold, is not too ahead. It's kind of behind by 1k in a way compared to the ruby. So the ruby is already 2 items in as well, waiting for the third one. So the damage from the side of Team Impurity will hit harder to the side of Team Performative Male. So they need to just secure the farm. But once again, the Uranus, I have a question, Ash. The Uranus is getting melted so quickly. Like, he's like a paper in this game. How is that happening? I was expecting the Uranus to be a bit more tanky, a bit more chunkier, but every time the Uranus is the first one to fall, even before he can soak the damage.
Just because of the true damage coming out from the Xbox and the Valentina's magic
Oh,
penetration
Boateng
as well.
again.
But look at that. Beautiful setup has been done. Lantern player used. Cypher goes in. 9Z falls down off cam. Kill comes up there. AOG for the save, but it will be the Ogi Shadow Kill targeting out Supreme, and Supreme will be vanished away from the Land of Dawn. And not only that, in the meantime, it is the time for the Impurity Esports. They are going for that Lord Dance, and they will be getting zoned out by the Minotaur, though. But the hook comes up by Ruby. He's getting halted down. He goes back there. Quad Shadow being used. He coming into the Lord
attrition.
area.
Oh!
Clutch it out from the hand of the Xbox, and Impurity Esports will not getting the Lord in the first time. And it will be Team Performative Males who are making their comeback into this game number 1 after a lot of backlashes.
Yeah, like so far, none of the neutral objective was secured by Max, but when it mattered the most, he stole away the Lord against a level 13 Xbox. But now again, he gets turned up under the turret, needs to back out. But okay, Raven might be in too much of a trouble. He falls down, and that's a kill being secured by the Nathan. Not somebody you would want to give the kill to, but man, he just took away the Lord while being a level behind. So W Max, man, for sure. But again, bot lane, last insanity.
Last insanity being used here, but now the Lord coming in, marching down towards the bot side. Will be getting halted, will be getting defended out before he can cross out the tier 2 into the bot. But onto the top side, the minion waves are coming in as well. The blue buff is getting invaded out, and it will be getting into Max. But that retribution onto the Lord was the change, the point of change in this game, you can say, because so far the macro was there into the hand of Impurity, micro as well, but currently the macro is fading away from their hand because of this Lord still. Still, they managed to defend it out somehow.
Yeah, just level 1 Lord should not be too much of a trouble, but I think the side of Team Impurity might be in a trouble if the side of Team Performative Male might want to take another engage here.
Okay, the hook comes up there as well as the barrage from the Xbox, but still, it's just a poke, you can say. They don't want to take up a fight at this moment because even Howl doesn't have the Ferraga armor for himself at this moment, but he do have the immortality, and Chopi will be used here. We're going for the back zone, but there you go, Mino and Fari knock up onto 2 people. AOG comes up and was well, but it will be Savage Warrior onto Lars. Lars falls down. Last is already popped up as well, but not gonna get some kills into his hand. Oh my goodness, Cypher goes in there and will be falling down as well into the hand of Max. And
Raven.
now Max is getting his hand on a double kill by taking out the Lapu Lapu Raven from the map as well with the help of the Shuriken.
In a way, it started off bad for the side of team Performative Male, but somehow they were able to turn it around. I think now the damage scaling is definitely showing from the side of team Performative Males. They can deal out the necessary damage to take anybody down. The Hayabusa have been not even taken down once, is doing rampage around the map, and this lead is something the side of Team Impurity needed to stop, especially for two of the members, two of the damage dealer, even though they were getting the shutdown onto his Eins, but that's about it. And again, you can see right now, the second tier onto the top lane will be falling, and this will open up the map a lot more here. Ash, the Lord is just a few seconds away.
Yeah, the Lord is just few seconds away, and now everything just got changed. So far, there was the lead into the macro for Impurity, but now it is Performative Males who are having that Red Sea flowing in this blue zone. But there you go. INZ is getting halted at this moment, getting a lot of burst from that Xpog in a poking way. Still, the Lord Dance is going in there, resetting out the Lord here. Lantern player being used for the zone, but before that, another
Oh.
storm is being happening. Crimson Bacon popped up as well, giving a lot of
Oh.
interest. Minonberry coming in there. A knockout being happened onto two people.
No
But
way.
with this, the last insanity popped up. Last falls down. Uranus, Rao in a very bad position. He might be taken out as well by
Ooh.
none other than Savage Warrior. And with this, two-man down, two of the opener, two of the set maker has already been taken out. And now who will be there to sustain out for the set of Performative Males? And not only that, Howl has to take a shutdown. And not only that,
What?
it will be Cypher getting his hand onto the man from the side of team Performative Males. And there is only the Jushin standing out there.
This is very bad for Performative Males. They were doing good up until now, but that one team fight completely changed each and everything. And now you can see Impurity will not waste a single moment into taking this lot and just, trying to end the game. And this will be a lot more important for them because this lot can open up the map, open up the mid tier one, and end this as also take down the second tiers from the side of team Performative Males. Now they need damage control. You can see the itemization as well. I think they were able to catch up a lot from the side of Performative Males, but still not enough for them to actually burst down the backline or even the front lines at this point. You can see the lead already from the Xbox is just mammoth at this point, and this will just boil down to the fact that they cannot do
Okay.
too much with the front line. But again, the damage onto the bot lane, you can see the Lord getting cleared here, Ash.
Easy one, solo Lord for the Natan. You do have a Natan into your side. You can easily defend off the Lord even before he can approach into the inhibitor. But in the meantime, in the course of the time, you can see Team Impurity Esports managed to grab onto those two tiers into the top and the mid. The two double second tiers will be taken out. And not only that, a trap down coming in
Oh.
there. Hayabita, he managed to go back, beautifully dodging out everything. But onto the back line, we're going to see that Cypher falls down there into that of Mino. Lars finds the kill, sliver of HP, and it will be Nachan going in. Super M goes down. Two-man, already been melted, already been chunked, already been slaughtered by the side of Performative Males at this moment. And not only that, a lot of hindrances been coming out by the help of the Lantern player. They need to retaliate back into the base. And with this, the second tier into the mid will be falling down. They're going to the mighty push here, but Last Insanity will be used to goes back there, and Natan's Entropy will be contributing onto the mid inhibitor. But due to lack of minion flow, they cannot have the access to this inhibitor.
Damn, that was really, really problematic for Team Impurity. They started off the team fight thinking they can take down Max, but he just outplayed each and everyone out there, and even his team gave that wonderful support because of which they can take down two members and eventually even get back the lead towards their side. As you can see, the goal is kind of getting narrowed down to almost 1k, 1.4k. This can just make the game very balanced, very equal, because side of team Performative means they needed the damage. The late games is theirs basically, because for Impurity they do not have a marksman. They have a very good front line, they have the good setup, but they do not have that late game advantage which the side of Performative males would definitely have with the Nathan onto the late game, with a higher booster, somewhat falls off, but still can go for the split push, can go for those assassination onto the squishy target. So that's really mattering. for them a lot more. But this Lord, which will just spawn in about 15 seconds, needs to be secured by either of the team to break this equilibrium that they are in. We will soon go to the 18-minute mark, meaning that this Lord can also get or transform into an evolved one. But mid lane though, what is that?
Let's see what will be happening before this Lord. They're actually taking up a fight at this moment, and in the meantime, you're gonna see the Lord dance already started from the side of Impurity Esports. But before that, the skirmish is happening as well. Minion Fury comes up, but it will be missed out onto no one. And the Crimson Bacon used as well. Super Wing falls down. 9-0 as well. Cypher goes down as well. It's a double for the Natan. Triple coming in. Shutdown happened to Lahore. And with this, the Mania will be secured as well to Savage Warrior. Can it be a Savage at this moment? Just one man standing strong at the Nexus. He might not gonna survive as well. And they will be locking down the base. Though last fall down, but doesn't matter. Performative Melts will be securing the win, turning out the table in this game number 1 and leading the Bo5 series with a 1-0 score. What a game it was. What a change into the game. What a comeback from the side of Performative Males. And all goes to the
Indeed.
Natan.
Indeed, man. Like I mentioned, the late game is basically theirs. All they needed to do was buy time, buy some space for the Nathan to farm up, to get the items locked in, and that's what they needed to do. And they did it quite well. And because of which they got the victory. The scoreboard 13 for 13, you can see almost most of the items for the damage dealers have been completed. But one difference the side of Team Performative Males had was, taking the marksman onto the goal lane. That really changed the entirety of how the game or the balance would be in the later part. So because of which they were able to secure the game number 1, and now they have the lead in this best of 5 series. So what a match, man. But I think for Impurity, they were equally close. All they needed to do is just match up the draft, match up the space or pace into this going for this next game. So in a way, we'll see what changes can they make. But for now, the side of Team Performative Males would be leading the series with a score of 1-0. But Ash, I think even the Hayabusa really made us shocked with some of his plays, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. And I believe the Hayabusa gave out those proper setups for his team, and that class still onto the Lord was, I told you, that was the point of change in this whole game, at which Team Impurity just got that back down, and you can say Team Performative Mills got that confidence that they can change this game, and holding the game so far into the late side, they finds the win as well because of the scaling drop they having into their uh, side because of the Natan, of course. Like the Natan will be a menace in the late game, and they were waiting for the proper setup, and then they got it before Team Impurity could have gone for the Lord. They got vanished away because of this Natan's damage. He got a maniac. Not only that, he finds the base there and locking it out to take out the crown and take on the win. But this is just the start, Sindhu. We can say it's a bit set from the side of Impurity. There are more 4 games coming in, so we're not sure if Team Impurity can make their comeback. Who knows? They can go for the river sweep, or it will be a 3-0 roller coaster ride for the side of Team Performative Males.
Absolutely. With that hope, we will just take a short break and wait for the teams to play the second game. And as we wait for this next games to unfold, as you're watching Ecclessia 3.0, and this is the Moba Legends 5v5 College Cup organized by Battleknights India, powered by Vizta Games, and in collaboration with Assam Down Town University. If you're near in the vicinity, go and give them a visit, go and watch this matches unfold live in front of your eyes. This is Shinryu and Ash TZ. We'll take a short break and see you on the other side.
Hello.
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from Assam Down Town University, because this is your Ecclessia 3.0, powered by Battleknights Esports in collaboration with Assam Down Town University and co-sponsored by Vizta Games. We are right now witnessing the grand finale, which is right now happening at the LAN that is in the LAN that is obviously situated at Assam Downtown University. All those fans are right now cheering for their teams, and these teams are Impurity Esports and Performative Males. Already so far playing the games from the round of 32 and reached out to the final to play out this BO5 series against themselves. And one team will be finding the glory. And the first game went to the side of Team Performative Males with a scaling draft, with a table turning moment, with a comeback they shown. Currently, Team Impurity Esports, they need to start a point for them. They need to tie the points, otherwise, the match point will be played in the next game by the side of Team Performative Male. So let's see if we're gonna see something into the redemption arc for Impurity, or a 2-0 is incoming. A dominative way to take on the grand finale is incoming for the side of Team Performative Males. It's your boy SCZ, and with me joining my co-caster, my friend, my brother Shinryu will be there to entertain you all. And with this, the draft is on. Shinryu, please
Yep. Yes,
show,
sir.
tell us what you're seeing in the draft. Like something new, or the old things are getting banned as well.
Something new. I think it would be just the teams changing sides, but we'll see that soon as well, right? This time, I think performative males should have the first pick as well. So in a way, we'll see how they want to make the changes because last time they had the late game advantage. I think this time Impurity would be much more prepared, much more much more understandable, much more I think cautious about the way they want to draft around because last time they definitely lost the advantage in the late game. So I think they would not want the same thing to be repeated once again. So maybe the bans could be centered around the same picks that they want to, go for, but maybe having some counters. Last time they went for the Valentina, which in my understanding, yes, it can steal away the minion fury. It can give you the advantage, but in terms of range, they kind of lack. They could not mark the Nathan in the late game, so they needed some range. But once again, for the side of Team Performative Male, I think they're still going for the Hayabusa. So, okay, they're going for the Hayabusa already. So, in a way, this is a very same pick that they're going for. But for Impurity, they're really pulling the big guns here, man.
Big guns. They're really pulling the biggest AK-47, you can say, because this is the Lunox we are talking about, and the magic burst is so high, and he does have the brilliance as well to get into the safer side as well. So let's see this Lunox pick's gonna work for them or not. And not only that, the comfort for Super M will be taken out. The Gatot Kacha will be there into the set of performative mills, and the Chushin will be there as well. This time, interchange happened, but the Xpog again coming into the set of impurity. It's more like Hall really wants to be into his comfort zone, but prior to the second banning phase, not taking out his own Kalea pick. Do you think the Kalea will be spared here in the second banning phase from the set of performative males, even though they know that it is one of the comfort for Super Im?
I don't feel so they would let go of the Kalea because I think letting that hero or leaving that hero open would spell a lot of trouble, especially for performative males because it's a very classic combo, right? The Lunox plus the Kalea. So in a proper world, I think you cannot let that open. If you want to bring more trouble or if you want to make your games much more harder, yes, you can do that, and you can definitely do that. But again, talking about this second banning phase, I think they need to take away some of the gold laners as well because so far we are not seeing any of the gold laner. And for performative maze, they need to ban away the roamers. I feel banning away the roamers would be very important. You can see already impurity. They're banning away the Nathan, which was a really good hero in the last game. This time won't be given again. The Kalea band as well as the Harrod. So I think one more rumor could be, or they can just ban away with something of the gold lane as well. But I think banning the gold lane is not the best option out here. The Lunox can still be flexed into the gold if they want to, if your team Impurity wants to play the gold Lunox. But no, they ban away the Minotaur. So, okay, I like the way
I
the
was
teams are actually drafting.
Yeah, it might be a thing like banning out the Minnow and Kalea was the right choice, but at the same time, I was joking, guys. Super Aim does have a bigger hero pool. He can go with the Khalid, he can go with the Hilda as well. He loves to
Oh
play the
yeah,
high,
Hilda.
loves into the roam. So you
Mm-hmm.
cannot take him down, but now he's
Ooh.
going this time with the R-Lot. It might be R-Lot Roam or might be an R-Lot EXP. We're not sure about it yet. They're still into the flex area. Team Impurity, let's see what will be coming out from Performative Males because already the two bans onto the goal lane happen here. It is more like the Irithel is open, or they can go with something like maybe Carry. Carry could be an option here. Shindu, I mean, short range, but able to give that true damage, able to give that tank killing vibes.
I don't think so. The carry is the best option, given the fact there is so much displacement, so much damage available. I think they need something that can actually stand alone or has a way to get out of the team fight. The grandeur, they can actually try that out, but I will not recommend that. The Brody too, again, same fate, man. Not going to be too much of a difference, but
Hey,
oh, Hilda. I mean, not the Hilda, but the Franco. They're definitely pulling the
someone
big
from the
guns, man.
Vikings, though.
Yep.
I mean, someone who belongs to the Vikings. Well,
Wait, wait. Yeah,
here,
they're
here.
pulling the they're pulling the big hooks, man, not the big guns anymore.
Yeah, they're pulling the big hooks here, and this is the Franco pick from Impurity Esports. But the thing is, you went for the Franco pick because of the Lapu Lapu, or maybe because of the Hayabusa. Because what I know, the hook, iron hook, is being get countered by the bravest fighters, if I'm not wrong. And
Yeah,
so
the
do the
immunity.
Hayabusa's mobility. You cannot actually catch up a Hayabusa with the Bloody Hunt. You might go for the Bloody Hunt against a Lancy, against a Ishinshin, against a Suyu, but
No, no,
against a
no.
Hayabusa, it's
The
not
the
kind of
bloody
easy.
the bloody hunt can actually cancel the bravest fighter. Like the suppression can cancel out the bravest fighter. So in a way it works. And even if the Garut Kaja goes inside the turret, if the timing is proper, I think he can get punished as well if he's taking the short shots. So it's all about the timing, with the with the with the bloody hunt, I would say. It's difficult to land the hooks while the bravest fighter is in effect, but the bloody hunt, it does work.
Of course. Let's see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Land of Dawn for the game number 2 at this BO5 series in the grand finale at Ecclessia 3.0, powered by Battleknights Esports in collaboration with Assam Down Town University and co-sponsored by Vizta Games. This is Performative Males going against Impurity, having a lead in this BO5 series. 1-0 the score is, and already the early game hunt happening here, but the Leto, well, straight away goes into the hand of the Max.
Yeah, I think that's a very good retribution coming out from Max to secure the Little Wonder to give him some XP lead. But again, mid lane, you can see the fate is already sealed with the double taunt. The Frank was low on HP, will go for the Iron Hook, but does not connect it yet. But again, I think it's a very decent start from both the teams. The early games would be like this, but again, the EXP is like a never-ending battle, right? You always have to fight for the EXP for the minions. This is something you're fated to do, but I think go lane, the Brody has the advantage in the early game, but once you go to the late game or mid to late game, the Brody kind of falls off. And with the amount of engages the side of Team Impurity have in this match, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for Impurity to actually, for the side of Team Performative Male to actually get the advantage back into their pockets, because in a way they have the toolkits, they have the damage too, but I think it kind of goes down to the point how the late game would be in effect. But again, with the turtle being up here, I think the side of Team Impurity might want to start it first.
Even though last time Impurity won all those macro objectives, but then the last one, the changing one, was there for with the class still from Max. Let's see who will be having this time onto the macro. It's more like the, as you mentioned, it kind of favoring the side of Impurity with the upper hand into the total steal. But let's see if Performative Males have some idea onto it. Two times the turtle got reset before it can actually take it down, and another fight is being coming out as well. But look at Laws, he's getting targeted, he's getting zoned out there. Crimson Bacon used as well, and it will be the first blood coming out from a Savage Warrior, taking out Lars there. Howl falls down, Ogishiraku comes up easily into the hand, and now the Iron Hook, my goodness, with that the burst comes up as well. Savage Warrior, no, Raven will be the one giving out the final blow into the into the scenario, and with this, the turtle goes into the hand of Max here. It's more like a 2-for-2 trade. Macro 1, macro
Yep.
2 for the side of Impurity.
Yeah, definitely. Turtle and Objective won by the side of Team Performative Male while they lost two of their members. So still, I would say it's a word that like you did in fact give some gold, but you got some gold for your side as well. So still a W for them. But again, this will be an expand. This will be problem when you take more fights right after like this up top. Though I think, oh wow, Raven he gets out, but can he escape? No, right? Not really. Not today. It is not the day. But again, this skill also goes in the hands of Hayabusa bot lane, though the torn apart memory will be used, but not securing the kill yet. So this is the thing, the early game you can actually bully the Esmeralda, but the late game, I think Cypher will definitely be much more chunkier, much more tankier to not get bursted down so easily. So it will be a problem for this product to actually deal damage, given his like short range as well. He needs to be very active to actually get the lead. Maybe go for a snowball, but so far it has not been possible. The Hayabusa can though go for a snowball, and if he can do so, it will be very difficult for Team Impurity to actually get back the lead. They have a Franco, but if you cannot connect the skills, it's going to be problematic as well. So we'll see. But bot lane, look at the setup.
Yeah, zone comes up. My goodness, he missed out the iron hook there. AOG comes up. Two-man knockup happen as well. He doesn't have the Ferraka armor at this moment. You're going to see the Heinz. He goes into the Bravest Spider, finds a kill onto the Xbox. And now, sliver of HP moment for the Cypher, and Cypher goes down as well with the Lunox falling down. Supreme goes down as well. And just a trade for Lars. This one, a biggest trade being accumulated by the side of Performative Mills here. They really went for that 4-for-1 trade, and GG zone come out from, you can say, from Lars there. He was hiding in the bush, and I don't know why Supreme was waiting. I mean, Supreme does see him in the bush, but he was waiting for what? God knows.
I mean, that was a very unfortunate fight for the side of Team Impurity, right? They wanted to take it, they wanted to win it, but the way Performative Mail engaged that and the way they actually executed that entire fight was so beautiful to watch. They got every advantage in that team fight, and because of which, the Brody got 2 kills, and now again up top, the Bravest Fighter already being used up, but he's getting chucked low though. Last Insanity being used up, and he will fall. But Hayabusa goes in, will pick up a kill, but again he's getting iron. Oh wow,
Hey.
the iron hook, not the iron hook, but the bloody hunt connects, and that's a huge shutdown going into the hands of Team Impurity. Man, that was like really instant, one after the other, and both the teams just, get the advantage, like just like that. And this is a huge shutdown, when I say, because Hayabusa had 4 kills and almost, I think it was 320 or plus gold for the R Lord. So meaning that a lot of the gold which was into the side of Team Performative Male will be secured back by Impurity. So in terms of the macro advantage, they will be now getting some lead back. But up top, though, once again, they
No.
want to take another engage. A bit too careless, I would be saying, if they went for that. But still, they're just waiting for the next objective to spawn in. But you know what, Ash? I feel if Performative Males keep on making this mistake, they will lose the advantage for sure.
I mean, of course, but that was a setup, you can say. Xbox was out of the Firaga armor, so it was needed to go in there. But he was thinking to come south as well. But that bloody hunt was a surprising one, a surprising
Oh,
attack
what?
from the Franco. But now the 1v1 going in here, he got a lot of damage with that burst coming out from Xbox there, Howl. But now the Brave Spider still comes up. The tier is not there, so it will be easy to actually escape out from the situation. But currently, the third turtle is barging into the land of Dawn. Before it, they want to take up a fight. They're going to take up a zone out as well. But in the meantime, Brody finds a cheer there. Iron Hook been used, and it will be the bloody hand coming as well. And Brody will be checking out before he can do any shots out there. And not only that, a lot of resources being burned down, and it will be costing out 2-3 lives here because the Bravest Spider being used. Brilliance comes up as well, but there you go. All it falls down with Super M being.
Well,
Standing strong, no. 2-man down with the Ugi kill comes up. He finds a kill onto the backline, but there you go. A fight being on. It will be the Esmeralda coming in for the aggressive kind of charge.
She's definitely charging the lead, but she cannot get the word that she's looking for. But Max, what a quick assassination that was onto the backline. He just went in, got the shutdown onto the Savage Warrior, and instantly backed off. It's like really good one. But so far, you can see, right, the hook was so good. Super, like Lars, he used the, AOG, but it was a little short to actually just cancel out the bloody hunt. So in a way, I think it was just unfortunate for Brody to actually even try to survive. But at this point, that's a very good shutdown as well. And they lost some of the members, but still, I think they are able to have the or keep the gold under their management. Like it's not that astronomical yet, so they can just get it back. But at the
No.
same time, they are losing the tier one onto the mid lane. So with this, all the tier ones have fallen down. So I think Impurity, they really need to keep the structures around the map in check. So far, Performative Males have not lost a single turret. You can see the difference already, right, in terms of the macro advantage. And now with this Lord already spawned up into the LAN of Dawn, I think Performative Males, they want to just, broaden their advantage by slowly just, chunk it down and maybe take it for themselves. But again, you can see Impurity, they're also trying to go for a setup here or go for a contest. So who's going to get it will be very important here.
For the contest, it will be Impurity taking out a tier onto the bot side, but there you go. Wallet comes in. The last
Wait.
scenario will be used, and Howl will be clutching out the Lord this time with the Retribution. And before that, a big fight comes up as well. The final slice being used. 3 people caught into the hand, and in the meantime, Last falls down. There will be the Brody giving out the shot. Raven goes down as well. Okay, Shadow Kill will be used. He goes in there with the Quad Shadow's help, but
Oh
comes
my
out.
god.
Flavor of HP. He finds his way back. That was insane. I thought like Hayabusa might cut off guard, but no, he finds his way back, and the Lord, it goes into the hand of Impurity Esports, just like the last one.
Oh my god, these retributions are just on a different level, man. Like, it is always managed to steal away the main objective when it matters the most. Howl this time is the MVP with the retribution steal, but again, they got the Lord now that now they will get some of the advantage back into this side, so they will not having too much of a tough time to deal with the pressure that has been built. But again, Iron the Iron Hook connects and down goes the Zuxin. So this is one more good pick off. This is the problem with the when you have the Franco on the other side, right? You never know where the hooks will be coming from, and before you know, you will be taken down. But now, Performative Male, they need to deal with this Lord as well as the pressure the side of Team Impurity are coming with the minion waves onto the mid and the bot lane.
Bro, that meme, America क्या बोलता था? It will be like Philippines क्या बोलता था? हमारे पास यावी है. Bro, we got Super Imp from Assam.
Sheesh. Sheesh,
What a
man.
hook comes up there. And now another tier falls down. The macro advantage we're talking about, it just got perished away from the hand of Performative Males with just one lot into the hand of Impurity. It might be Max thinking at this moment that he could have gone for the
Uh-oh.
retreat, but now the skirmish is being happening. Okay, Shuttle being used. 4 people getting caught down. 90 finds the kill onto the Yaoi from Assam, but there you go. Lars falls down as well. Roamer for the Roamer. He doesn't have the Ferragam, but the shot comes up, and it will be Raven falling down into the hand of the Brody. And there you go. Retaliation happened, even though the Lord advantage gave out a lot of macro objectives for the side of Impurity, but into the fight scene, it is Performative Males who will be getting out the trade into their hand with a 2-for-1.
Oh my god, like they are doing really good. It's like they're losing Lars, but it's still worth it at the end of the day. But again, I think side of Impurity, they're losing too many bodies. They're giving a lot of gold back into the side of Team Performative Mill. As of now, you can see Impurity, they have the lead. They have just gotten the gold back to their side. But if they keep on throwing bodies like this, they will lose the major objective once again. But if Howl once again can give that wonderful retribution, if that that can change the tide of the team fights, I think Team Impurity will have an advantage. But once again, ooh, this is like so close, right? Lars, he wants to give the vision, but at the same time, he can be in trouble as well, isn't it? Because there's an Iron Hook, there's a Bloody Hunt, and then there's a Luna of Savage Warrior. It can instantly burst down anyone on his way. But look at how close those hooks are, man. Like, it almost gives you a heart attack, I would say. Like, you're like just this close from getting hooked, man. But again, another lot comes in, and Team Impurity will be the first to start it off.
You banned out 2 of his important picks, Kalia as well as the Katot Kacha being
Minotaur.
taken out from his hand. So, and Minotaur was the, like Minotaur is currently in the meta scene, so it can be played by anybody. The Gatot Kacha is the main comfort for him. But
Oi!
now, the Gatot Kacha will be getting ironed and will be getting bloody hunted as well, and hunted by the side of Impurity Esports. It will be Howl taking out Gatot before the Lord setup. That doesn't have the opener, that doesn't have someone to zone out this Lord. Let's see if they can actually clutch it out. Max, the stem setup is here. If he can go for that Oogie Shadow kill with a Quad Shadows combo and Retribution into the hand, he might gonna clutch it out into the face of Howl. But let's see what will be happening. The hook will be used. Once
Oh,
again, it
oh,
will be
oh,
the Brave
oh.
Spider coming in. Howl will be the one getting out the Lord into his hand. Mega kill will be secured onto INZ. And not only that, the Lantern player being used, but Jushin right now getting
Uh-oh.
cornered out there. Flicker being
Oi!
baited. And now it will be the Brody who goes in there, forced down in the hand of Cypher. And not only that, we're going to see the shutdown happening onto Howl in the backline into the off cam scene. And now the four members from Impurity will be going back for a good setup. They need a good setup to come back with the Lord, I believe. But without Xpog, do you think they're going to go for the push here? Okay, we're having a pause here. Technical
I
glitch
think,
from one of the team side, I believe.
yeah, they might have some problems, but wait, man, that Lord fight was so close. Like, the retribution could have been into the hands of Max, but this time, Howl said, not today, baby. Like, I'm gonna get retribution all on point. And he did get the Lord, in fact. And now, Impurity, they have the lead back. In the early game, they were definitely losing, but soon or later, once the game reached from the mid to late game, he or the team entirely knew the advantage would slowly be theirs. The Brody will fall off. The Hayabusa, if he cannot get the proper assassination, he cannot really perform that well. And the one who can actually set up is the one getting targeted the most. That is going to be Lars being taken down, being the first to get bursted down, even before he can use the AOG, even before he can do anything, even with the revitalize, he cannot survive the damage that is being dished out towards him. One, there's a true damage, then there's a burst damage, and then there are two people who can continue that, chain CC onto their side. So in a way, I think Team Impurity, they have their draft properly settled this time, unlike the last game. And now with the advantage onto the Lord, I think they can do a lot more. However, they do not have the Xbox is still a few seconds away. The Lord is already halfway onto the mid lane. They can just wait it out. They can just not, clear the minions for them to wait until Howl is back on the map. But in a way, I would like to mention once again, I think Impurity, they have a very difficult defense to make. If they get again hooked by Supreme, I think it's going to spell a lot of trouble, especially if the frontliners are getting taken down like that. And there's just very few people who can actually clear the waves quite fast enough. And if those members are not around, I think it's going to be a game over for Performative Male for this one.
Brody and the Jushin, it was like Brody suicided himself in that fight. It was not needed for him. He goes in there, he wants to save his Jushin, but both of them got caught off guard. But now the Lord slamming into the inhibitor, and it might be opening out the Nexus for. No, no, no. They managed to defend it out before the Lord can open up the Nexus for the side of Impurity Esports. But those flows of these chunky Lord minions are too high at this moment. Oh! He wanted to grab something.
Yeah, maybe Natalia's Natalia's out there. But hey, it's not every day that you can get the hook correctly on point, right? So we'll see, another hook can just change the tide of the game, like I've been mentioning. So we'll see. You can see Supreme has a very good position, but he'll get instantly spotted with the shadow, with the quad shadow of the Hayabusa. So that he needs to be careful of, because at the end of the day, he's squishy as well. I think he might have that, mid crown just to, get that uncancelable ultimate, so that his bloody hunt will not get cancelled out. But at the same time, Team Performative Male, they're also being, cautious of the fact that they cannot let Team Impurity get the better position, get the better map control here. That's why they're constantly pushing them away from their side of the jungle, keeping them a bit afar from where they are, and also help their teammates to secure the farm, secure the, gold, so they can get the items as well. But once again, they can see Lars is being really aggressive. He wants to be the first to engage, but again, another hook connects.
Oh, Iron Hook comes up with the bloody hunt, this time onto Max. and it will be Mash taken out easily. Crimson making been open there, but it will be Bravest Fighter coming out by Ainzi, and he finds a kill onto the Savage Warrior there. But now the shot comes up, and Esmeralda Rabbit falls down into the hand of the Brody. And not only that, if there is no Ferraga armor for none other than Howl, and Howl might be cornered out there. Yup, he will getting out there as well. Supreme falls down into the hand of the Brody. Immortality popped up. He does have the Ferraga armor right now. He will be using the last Insanity, but it will be popping out soon, and it will be the Bravest Fighter being used. Ainzi will be the one giving out the final blow. There, Raven falls down. A wipeout being happened. Official one. Now the minion waves marching inside the tier 2. It is a chance for the side of Team Performative Bells to actually finish up the game here. Shinryu, will it be happening this time? Or it will be a save coming out from the side of Impurity?
I think they can still save the game, but the problem is not of the minions, it is of the Lord, which will come marching down. The jungler will not be back on time, and I think the side of Team Performative Mail, they can easily take it down even before Impurity can get near the Lord pit, and you can see they have secured it. This could be a problem because one, Howl lost his immortality, he won't have it back up, and if the Firag armor is taken down, he's a very easy target to take down. As well as Savage Warrior, once he uses that, brilliance, after which he's want to be squishy as well. But again, Team Performative Males, they're looking a bit impatient. They want to engage once again.
Yep, and it is Ainzi giving out that opening for the side, and in the meantime, he gotta finds his way for the tier 2. And onto the top side, you're gonna see that split pushing coming out by Max there, but he'll be getting halted down as well because there is a rotation coming out by Indian Yawi, as well as, of course, Howl there. Oh, I was about to catch him up there. Another inhibitor being opened. The Lord are marching in there. Deflection being happened. Tier 2 falls down on the top side. Lord right now halting at the base stone. And before that, we're going to see the Ainzi goes in with the Previous Spider. The Lantern Flare being used. Ferraga armor goes off from the hand of Howl. And it's with the 4 versus 5 set coming in there. AOG comes up. Knockup happened there. It was a disengager. But look at the killing spree coming out from Brody. A lot of shots being used. But it will be Lars falling down there as well. They're trying to defending it out. But Hayabusa goes in with the Core Shadow. Wiki Shadow kill. But there you go. Brody locking out the base. Hook being used. It will be a clear as but there you go. My goodness. Max with the locking down at the base. Max with the pushing. And Max will be the one claiming the throne once again. Victory for the side of Team Performative Males. A 2-0 into the hand. And just one win away to get the glory. To get the trophy, to get the prize pool for themselves, to become the champion at Ecclessia 3.0. Will it be happening, or are we going to see a redemption arc? Because this game was a 50-50 game.
Indeed, it was a 50-50 game. So close every time. Impurity, they're on to the verge of winning, but somehow or the other, Team Performative Males, they're definitely performing in these games, right? They are able to go for the comebacks. They're able to, turn the tide. I don't know what's about them that can, just they do these things. Like for the last team fight, you could see the Brody completely locking the base down, just a few hits away from ending the game. But at the last crucial moment, he got hooked. After which, it was just Max ending the game, right? And even before that, I think Super M was confused whom to use the ulti on. He was just waiting for the Bloody Hand as well. And once the Lars went in with the AOG, he just used it on him. But that was kind of a mistake, I would say, because he instantly, or the Brody instantly started locking the base, and it was very difficult to stop the Brody because he was so far away. The minions got cleared, but even after that, the damage has already been done to the Nexus. And like you already said, one hit away it was, and it was a game for Team Performative Wins once again. So the question that you are asking me, whether the game, whether it will be a 3-0 or will Team Impurity actually go back to secure a reverse sweep? Man, at this point, I think everything is uncertain. Like both the teams are so close, right? You're watching the game with me, right? So it's like so close in terms of skills, in terms of macro, but it's just how the teams are actually, just making those decisions, those macro decisions in the late game that is changing what the overall stats are.
Yep, and now entering into the third game in this BO7 series and BO5 series of the grand finale at Ecclessia 3.0. This is Team Impurity Esports right now on the verge of losing out the finals because This is the score of 2-0 in this Bo5 series by Performative Males. Impurity Esports, what is lacking behind? I will tell like it is more onto the goal lane, Shinryu, because every time you
Mhm.
see MM being picked up from the side of Performative Males, whether it is Natan, whether it is Brody, they're holding up the game into the late side, and the scaling is so perfect for this 2 They managed to clear it out in the late game. They managed to finish up the late game because the wipeout was the changing moment in the game number two. Because every at that point, it was team Impurity Esports who grab up Super Im, grab up the Hayabusa Max there. They've claimed the kill as well. They're going for a proper fight before the Lord, taking out the jungler. But then the uncertainty happened, the wipeout happened to them, and with that wipeout, the whole mid got cleared, and then they grab onto the Lord as well, and then everything got ended with the mighty push onto that base. And it is a 2-0 score coming out for the setup for Family Mills at this moment. Let's see if the match point game goes to the hand of Performative Males, or are we going to see a do or die comeback from the side of Impurity Esports? Because the banning setups are coming in here, Alice. And Alice, once again, getting out from the side of Impurity Esports. So do the Grok here from the Performative Males. But do you think, is that the Franco's pick, or is that the Esmeralda pick, which was the problem in the last game for Impurity Esports?
I kind of will revert back to what you just said. I think the side of team performative males, they went for the marksman. So Impurity, they also needed a late game insurance, right? Yes, they had the advantage in the late game, but I think the marksman difference was definitely showing some way or the other. The Hayabusa this time will be banned off. I think the Hayabusa has given enough trouble for Team Impurity to actually deal with, right? So no more Hayabusa for Max this time around. So I think that's a good decision by the side of the impurity, but this will open up a couple of few other heroes which can
Hmm.
also give equal problem, isn't it? So I think the Yuzhong can be open, and even some of the main of the setters.
Natan.
as- Nathan, I think not necessary to ban in the first phase. Might just get prioritized in the second phase, so they can just leave it open. But again, if you do not pick an assassin and if you leave the Nathan open, it's very difficult to actually mark. Like I've been mentioning, right? The range is something they're suffering with. Even in the last game, Team Impurity, they went for the Lunox, they went for the Arlot, they went for the Esmeralda and the Xbox, right? So none of them has that
Hmm.
range advantage to mark the backline. So the Prodi was a couple of times free hitting. Even the Zuxian was kind of, just using the skills quite freely. So you need somebody to actually mark the backline, and that's what the side of team Impurity need to do. They need to get something to actually mark the backline, and this time you can see both of the heroes which were picked in the last games get banned. And performative male, they will ban away the Lapu Lapu. So
Absolutely.
Esmeralda is still an option, I would say. But what others can be picked? You think?
A lot. Yuzhong. Yuzhong might be the one. Therefore,
Yuzhong first
that's
pick.
the reason to ban out
Mhm.
the Lapu Lapu here. But the first pick for Impurity, I believe it will be the Gatot Kacha. Super M should be into his
Uh,
comfort in this do or die game.
could be. I mean, works as well, but I think not giving away the dragon is equally harmful.
Hmm. Dragon is even if you're prioritizing the dragon, then Kimi Gatot combo or CC Gatot combo coming out there for probably males. Are you
True, true,
sure?
true.
But no, they're going for the
Oh,
pick
Max.
onto the Yuzong, and Max this time will be claiming on to that Lancelot with the CC coming into the hand of probably males. But there you go,
Now they can
Gatot
go for the
Kacha.
Garut Kacha. Yeah, now they can go for
Yeah.
the Garut Kacha, right? I think Garut Kacha and maybe the Kimi, but the Kimi can be a problem, right?
Yeah, with this meta, it would be a problem. But if side off team, it is Eve is right now banned, so I don't feel like the Kimi will be problem here. You can go
I
for a
think.
first side against the
Oh,
Kimi, but
wow.
no.
This cheetah with the Nathan. Finally, they are going for some marksman, right? That's a good sign. Well, we'll see from there. I think the picking up the marksman is a good sign because that's a good starter for them. But apart from that, what do Team Impurity? Uh, I mean, not Impurity, but what do Team Performative males go for here? Because that's going to really, really also spill a lot. Because I think from here on they will start banning away the whole laner most likely, especially the ones that can actually go toe to toe against the Nathan. I think The Harith could be one of the pick that the Silo Team Performative Males could go for, but if they want to prioritize the CC onto the goal lane, they can just leave it as it is. They can go for the Minotaur, they can go for some of the mages maybe that they want to prioritize out here because two of them have already been banned as well. So either the goal lane or the mid lane could be an option. But the roamers, I think maybe they can actually also. What are the options,
Yeah.
Ash? Though, like what can they actually go for in this third slot?
Minotaur or maybe because but they can go for the Phobius as well, and this Yuzong might
Mm,
be a goal option, but then they picked out the Natan. But who gonna stop out the Lancelot? That's the
Minotaur,
main question.
yeah.
Because you don't have a crowd control for your side at this moment, other than the Yuzong, other than the I mean Gatot Kacha. If you're gonna talk about the Lancelot's mobility, can these two heroes actually uh, halt him out there? I don't believe so. I mean, I was
Maybe.
expecting the Yuzong to be the gold and a Phobius
Mhm.
when the Lancelot comes in, but at the same time,
I
Natan was a
I
bigger
think
threat.
you know what I think they can still go for either the Fredrin or maybe the Kai against the Lancelot. Can work 50-50, right? The Kai is the better one while at it, but is it a good jungle? Not really. But can it stop the Lancelot? Yes. So, like I mentioned, the Harith will be banned. So, at this point, they do not have too many heroes to go toe to toe with the Nathan. They can go for the Grandeur, maybe. But
Hmm.
again, it kind of suffers the same fate, right? It cannot actually go toe to toe, given the fact that his range is good, but the way he hits the skill is like one directional, right? You cannot actually change the direction so easily.
Hmm. The direction cannot be changed from Rhapsody's point of view. But you can say that a Brody, once again, a Brody against a Nathan, you do have the range. You can actually give a hard
Maybe the
time for
Clint.
the Nathan in the early phase of the game. But what about the Moscow? I mean, two
What about
things
the
can be
Clint?
contributed. Clint. It's more like Clint will get vulnerable in the late game against Nathan. But in the laning
Dragon,
phase,
right?
yeah, it is good. It is quite good. But what about like if you are going for a Clint, it will be hard to give that team fight participation in the late phase of the side. If you are not
Mm,
properly spiked by the early game, snowballed by the early game, then it will be a
true,
real
true,
problem.
true.
And you're going for the Sky Piercer, endless battle kind of thing, and if you're not so good, then the whole match will be baited down there.
I agree with you. But like I've been mentioning, right, the Fredrin or the Kai could have been a good counter to the Lancelot. The Fredrin gets banned. So that's a good read
Okay.
from performative males. And now I think they can ban up the Brody, like you mentioned, it can be a good hero to actually pair up against the Nathan in the laning phase. So it also gets banned away. So now, what do Team Performative Male pick for the goal lane? They have the option of either the Erythral, the Grandeur, or if they want to just go for the CC gold, it could work as well. But I don't think so. In the late game, the CC can actually just stand toe to toe with
Hmm.
Neaton, isn't it?
Yep, of course. Alice being banned, I don't believe this CC is going into the goal, but at the same time, Minotaur does have a combo with the Alice and the CC, so that might be the reason they're actually flexing out that CC here. Yep, they were flexing out the CC, Shinryu, and you are correct about it. CC is going into the goal against a Nathan, but
They don't have too many
um,
options, right? They don't have too many
yeah,
options here. So yeah, like I think it
and
can still be
Esma
an
actually.
Esmeralda Gold. Esmeralda Gold could be an ultimate option because I think the CC EXP is better against the Dragon. The Esmeralda
Hmm.
can not win the early game actually.
But CC is nerfed right now. So are you
That
sure
is
about it?
also
That
there.
it
I
will
mean, you
going
have to pick
against.
a poison at the end of the day, right? Whichever you pick, it's not going to change too much. Or now comes the Lunox.
Bro.
I think they could have just gone for the Lunox in the fourth pick, for performative male. Oh my god, X
Hmm.
Warp 2. Ooh, this is looking bad for performative males. We might just see, a 2-1 at this point. Not gonna lie.
3 of 3 Xbox game, and not sure though, because like Max, zing zing zing, Retribution, Lost Still, zing zing zing, come
Sheesh.
back. It can
How
happen as
Last
well.
Insanity and Retribution, man? What about that?
Okay, I mean this is Max versus Howl here,
How?
and let's see,
Yes,
guys, the
sir.
third game. will be taking out the turtle and the lord. It will be really fun to watch. The last pick for the mid against against Lunox. Kimi is open at this moment. They can actually go for
No,
the
Kimmy,
Lina if
man.
they really
No,
want
no,
to
no,
smoke
no, no,
out,
no. No.
or maybe
Mm,
AOE kind of
I
mage like a
I
Persa.
feel I was thinking maybe the Lilia, but the Kimmy, I think not the best option you can actually go for with the Minotaur actually is gonna be a problem, right? Because the Lilia can dish a lot more damage, a lot more burst damage from the early game. The Kimmy, he can do a lot of crowd control, a lot of the poke damage as well. But with the Minotaur, I think you need some kind of AoE damage mage, unlike the Kimmy, who can just hit one person at a time.
Hmm. Now let's see, guys. I mean, it's over in the ban and the picking phase for both these sides in
Damn,
the
I
third
was I
game.
was thinking
Third
I was
game.
thinking you just said it's over. The game is over. Team Impurity already won. But okay, you did not say that.
Their
I'm
draft
just
suggests
kidding.
that though. The draft is
I'm just kidding,
so
man. I'm just kidding.
unpredictable.
I'm just kidding. Relax,
I mean,
relax. I'm just kidding. I'm
Yuzong,
just
Natan, everything. I mean, if you're gonna see, like, they have the scaling, they have the late game for them, they have the early game as a Lunox and Yuzong. So they are perfect this time in this third game, and it might be a game
true.
for Impurity. We should be closing the grand final in a 3-0? Let's go for the fifth
Indeed.
game decider. All those Assam
Oh,
Downtown University students won this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from Assam Downtown University, this is your game, Ecclessia 3.0, powered by Battleknights Esports in collaboration with Assam Downtown University and co-sponsored by Vizta Games. We're here for the third game of the afternoon, and it is between Team Performative Males versus Impurity Esports. So far, it is Performative Males who are leading the stage with a 2-0 in the BO5 series table. But now it's time for the Impurity Esports to show their redemption, to show their comeback in the game. But the lethal lantern will be again goes into the hand of the Max.
yeah, I think it's a good start as well. Max every time has secured the Little Wanderer, so that's a very good start for him. At the same time, you can see, right, the way the mid duo will enable the side lane is going to be really mattering a lot. Already, the rotation has taken place by the side of Team Performative Male, and you can see Raven just having a bit of a trouble. So this is in fact is an Esmeralda EXP and a CC goal. So still works pretty fine, I would say. But at the same time, you can see the rotation from both the sides will be spreading some trouble. This is going to be a dangerous grass map, so those setups as well as those ambush will be very likely to happen. A lot more in this game. So with a hero like a Lancelot, you can actually set up the ambush, and even with the Minotaur, you can actually set up for the ambush. Same can be said for the side of Team Impurity as well. They have a very good hero, but Cypher is very low on HP. The last Insanity being
Wow.
popped off. Why do you see the CS is just level 3? It's not even level 4. Like, how you lose a 2v1 like that? But top lane, no.
Hey, what just happened onto the top? The Black Dragon, the chunky one, forced down there with the 2v1 situation. And there you go. The first blood goes to the side of Team Performative Males. They started well in this match point game, and with this, the total dance already started. They don't have the EXP laner to zone him out. It might be an uncontested one.
Sure, pretty much. I think there's no way for Team Impurity to actually even see the turtle in this one, so they have to give it away. But again, you can see the gold lane in the early game. CC will dominate it. They will win it out, and the Nathan will have a lot of trouble. But I'm kind of surprised that Esmeralda actually doing so well up top lane, though. I mean, you can see that Yu Zhong is having a bit of tough time to actually deal with this, right? Because of the slight lead the Esmeralda has built, and even with the poke damage, Performative Males have kept the mid laners in check. They cannot really rotate too much to actually help the side lanes, and because of which there has been a slight lead. The side of Performative Males have built up, and if they can just keep it up, I think it's going to benefit them a lot more. And Impurity, they need to shut down very quickly because they need to break this momentum the side of Team Performative Males are going for.
Indeed, indeed.
And
And this is the time for Team Impurity Esports to actually grab on some kills for them, but they're actually playing so defensively at this moment. They're waiting for that objective to come up, and then they might gonna take up some fights here. But here and there, you're gonna see that go lane rotation coming out here for the Natan, because like into the late game, if you're not gonna stop out the Natan here, he might gonna give a lot of damages to your side and might gonna take off the game for the side of Impurity Esports. So let's see. how the setups will be there for the goal laner. And as you mentioned before, the CC into the 1v1 scene against Nathan not going to work. Look at that. Nathan is really giving a lot of hindrances to the CC in the laning phase.
Yeah, I mean, in the early game, I think the CC still has the advantage, but now the purple buff completely unattended will be stolen away by the members of Team Performative Males. So the dragon will be there in the vicinity, gets the Petrify combo onto us. Max, though, and he falls there. So that's a kill down. The AOG gets used up as well. So with this, I think Impurity now they can have the advantage for this turtle take. But again, you can see Performative Males, they're not backing down here, Ash. Okay, Ash is just taking a short break, I guess. But again, the side of Team Performative Males would not. They're getting zoned out pretty well by the side of Team Impurity. Max will be back on the map as well. But again, another engage set up. You can see already Lars will be low on HP. Needs to back out, but cannot. Cypher picks up that kill. And now it's a 4v5 situation. But still, the Esmeralda is trying to zone them out. But the turtle will be secured by Max. A good retribution coming through. Now Raven gets taken down. Max pick up a kill. The Entropy was used up, but again, seems like Ainzi might be in trouble. He's low on HP, but able to get out. But the retaliation will be there from the side of Team Performative Male. They pick up one more kill onto a Super M, and that's one more member down. But Max wants to go back in. The Brilliance gets used up by the Lunox for the safety. But again, Savage Warrior will be finding a good escape. But again, but the orange buff, the jungle of this Xborg Howl will be stolen away by Max. So this is still a W for
Yeah.
Team Performative Male.
3-4-2 the score is, and I believe the turtle goes into the hand of team Performative Males, if I'm not wrong, Shinju. That
Yes,
was a
sir.
little bit glitch from my side, so before I asked you to get confirmed. But this is the thing, I mean, again, this macro objective been going out, but what just happened into the bot side? Natan falls down there in a solo 1v1 situation. It was not a solo 1v1 situation, but for him, it was a 1v3 situation. And he got trapped down by the three members from Performative Males. And now the early game snowball is there into the hand of Performative Males. They need to hold out this game a little bit longer, but onto the top side, it is a 1v3 going in there, and INZ falls down. The Black Dragon emerges, and now getting zoned out there. They were about to take out the mid lane tier 1, but no, not going to happen. But the concept happened there. They got a tier onto the bot.
Indeed, I think this push also a top lane. So that's two tier ones falling from the side of Team Impurity. Despite having a good draft, they're not really able to get the lead or the advantage to their side for much longer. They are losing those inhibitors, not the inhibitors. I mean the tier ones pretty early on. As you can see, the CC. Oh my goodness, what is that damage against Super M? He has been able to keep them zoned out for this objective take as well. The previous two went for Performative Males. This is looking like they're looking to seal the deal with the third one as well. As you can see, the side of Impurity, they're not really looking too much, interested to actually even contest for this one. And if this goes on for much longer, I think they're gonna lose a lot of advantage here, Ash.
He was about to come there to zone out, but he couldn't do that thing. Entropy being used, but now the Natan is getting chased down by three members.
Oh.
And Fury with a flicker comes up there, and a knock-up happened onto the Natan, but he's getting cornered there, and a lot of damage is being dished out by the Mino. He goes back with a sliver of HP, back into the base. At a perfect timing, though, but there you go. The fight's still going in. The Starfall Moon comes in there, down to the top side. A split pushing being going on there. They will be occurring tier for them, Team Impurity Esports at this moment. But what is happening in the mid? Okay, the Xbox comes in there. AOG happens as well. Our resource has been baited down.
It's looking a bit difficult for Team Impurity to actually match the aggression in some way or the other. They are getting a bit, a passive resistance. I would say, like, you can see Performative Males, they're not doing too much while they're just doing a lot like this, man.
Traction pulse with a combo of the Mino and Fury. It comes in there. INZ goes in there, and Cypher falls down as well. At this moment, you're going to see that a redemption comes up by Super Aim. He finds a kill onto
Raven?
INZ, and with this, another Fury comes up. And the knockoff will be knocking out Raven from the Land of Dawn as well. And it has happened beyond, the participation of Max. So just think, like, if Max could have been there, it might be a 3-for-1 trade.
in fact, it could have been. You can see they're not really having the advantage back into their side. Impurity, they lost both their side laners in that previous fight. And Performative means they're winning out even when a 3v or 4v5 situation is taking or fighting, breaking out. I think for
Hmm.
Impurity, they need to just play it slow. They need to slow down the game. They need to get the farm on towards their damage deal, especially for Savage Warrior, especially for even Cypher, because without them, they cannot
Hmm.
do too much. You can see even for the side of Team Performative Males, they are doing pretty good. They have accumulated 2 items each at least for their damage dealer. So this is going to really translate to the point how Impurity actually gets the opening for the slot take, which Performative Males are already started off here. Xbox getting zoned out here, man. It's looking too bad for Impurity.
Okay, the Lord still is coming in there. Could it be happening? No, the Maxwell getting out the Lord into his hand and killing spree happen onto the Xbox. In the meantime, a tear falls down there onto the bot side. He will be calling back soon to the base, but this is just a level 1 Lord though, but still those micro trades is being secured by the side of Performative Males at this moment. 7-4 the score is. And if you're going to talk about the goal lead, it is 3K already into the hand of Performative Males. This is the match point game. A lot of pressure right now into the head of Impurity because if they lose it out, the glory will eventually goes into the hand of Performative Males. They will be the champion of Ecclessia 3.0 at Assam Down Town University. And before that, the Staffel Moon comes in there. The aggression being shown. It's a setup being done by none other than Einz and the Lord approaching towards the tier 2 onto the top side. And it's more like team Performative Males are really wanting to go for a proper setup and they couldn't find it, so they retaliate back. And in the meantime, they managed to defend the tier 1 into the mid so far. They're not giving any scratch to it as well. But
Uh-oh,
now
not
it
for the
will be getting
long.
scratched. It will be getting wrecked down there with the minions are marching inside the way. And it will the fraction pulse comes in as well. And Entropy being used. Goes back there. It lies popped up from Super Aim.
Yep, I think another second tier will be falling as well. Yes, in fact, the brilliance being used up, but oh no, man. No escape for Savage Warrior. He gets taken down, but look at the. Oh my
Double
goodness, Ash. What was that
match with the
damage?
double. Yo-Yo please
Yep.
comes up. Cotton coil being used. Their Ferragamo is not there.
Oh,
Staffel Moon comes
Cypher.
in and Trophy being used, but it will be a triple. Max goes in with a puncture. Recall spamming. Taunt onto the face. This is Imperfect Males who are right now just humbling out there to the Impurity Esports and the Black Dragon emerges, but it will be the inhibitor falling down just in front of the face of Impurity Esports. And with this, Team Performative Males are high on to the confidence at this moment. They might gonna seal the series with a 3-0 win, I believe, at this point. But there you go. Another minion waves comes inside the tier 2. Staffel Moon comes up. 4 people got knock off as well. The Mino goes in there. The curtain coil being used. Brilliance comes up as well for the save. Managed to goes back and defend themselves. But how long, Shinryu? How long?
This is, in fact, Impurity, their only beacon of hope would be Cypher. He needs to get farmed up. He needs to get the items. But the problem is the way Team Performative Males have been constantly diving on towards the members is like very lethal, especially for Max. There's nobody to stop him as well. The Garud Kacha can try doing that, but the Unbreakable is very difficult to hit on point, and the timing needs to be matched so on point that is almost as if impossible to stop. Of this Fed Lancelot is already on a 6-1 and 2. And given that that's not the only one who is actually dealing the damage, you can already see even the CC doing so much. And with this kind of lead, almost of 7k, I think Impurity, they're better off just staying inside their base, not really try to contest. If they do try to contest, it would be a Hail Mary play. They might lose everything or they might just win it all. So we need to see how they can actually or what they decide for this one. They're really getting out of the base. You can see Cypher is going for the split push onto the bot lane while the rest of the team is taking another engage here.
Let's see what will be happening in this last moment, you can say. But there is a fight comes up as well from the side of Impurity Esports. The Black Dragon emerges, and with this, the zone perfectly being done. It's more like the Black Dragon might go for the fight here. Yup, he's going for it, for the engage. But he will be retaliating back as soon as possible because it's the time for the Lord here. And not a single time the Max
Cypher?
has been taken out with his macro steals. Yet,
Cypher
do you think
doing a
like
2v1. Look at bot
yeah,
lane. Look at bot lane, Cypher. He's doing a 2v1 out there and still running. Like, what the heck? Can he survive? I don't think so, right? He
No,
cannot, man. Ah,
recall on the face. Once again
all.
comes up Max right now. Not only Max, the whole side of Performative Males really smelling out that victory so far because they know that it might be a 3-0 and we might gonna take out the champion title at the Ecclessia 3.0 easy lot. Uncontested one comes up for the Performative Males. Might be the last one in this series. Might be the last one at Ecclessia 3.0. Who knows? But there is a chance Impurity might come back. Impurity might show the redemption. Impurity might gonna defend out the lot and wipe out coming soon. Question mark?
Question mark indeed, right? But still, the Lord has to be defended. This is not an evolved Lord, so still it can be under control. The only criteria would be keeping Cypher safe. I think he has been trying to split push the bot lane, but the team needs to protect him from Max, from I think a lot of members. But again, another engage on top lane. Raven forced to use the skills, but can he survive? Black Dragon being baited out. The Lord is already in the base. It's getting cleared out though.
Of course, and with this, it's the time to go for that mighty push. The last insanity popped up, but the middle finds his way back, dodging out everything there. Entropy being used as well. There you go. Then locking out the base with Kimi's continuous burst. AOG comes out. The minions got deleted down there onto the top
Oh,
side. Another inhibitor falls
Cypher?
down. Ludus goes in. Mina falls down as well. Cypher with Entropy this time will be taking the INZ. Flare of HP shutdown happened. Redemption being there. Revenge being taken on to the recall taunts of Max. This time, it is Cypher into the action. Team Impurity back into the game, back into the online phase, and it might be a comeback.
It could be a comeback, man. You can see already, right? This is the turnaround they're looking for. They do not have minions, but how is taking the turret damage while Cypher is pushing the lane? But the problem is they do not have the minions. They do not have the objective lord. You can see Cypher already has accumulated enough gold to get him 4 items, and now he's just waiting for the last one so that he can just end the game very soon. But again, even for Savage Warrior, he's getting closer and closer to his item build as well. But the thing is, they need another miraculous play to actually turn the tables here. Performative Maze, they still have the goal lead onto their side, so it's still a long game for Impurity to win from here on. But the hope is still there. The sun has not, set for the side of Team Impurity. There's still a little bit of ray of hope that they can actually go for and they can hope onto. But the thing is, they do not have the inhibitors. If they lose any of their members, I think the game is as good as over because it will be very difficult for them to actually defend this push that they can go for. But this time, the advantage is, the marksman that is there from the side of Team Performative main is onto the mid lane, but it's not the one that can actually deal massive damage in the late game. It can deal damage, but it's not like, as much as those other pure marksmen that can do. But with this Lord again spawning in, I think Impurity, they would want to contest this Lord. They want to fight for this one because this will definitely dictate the pace of the game. But Raven again getting pressured into submitting his position. But again, you can see Performative Maze, they're starting the Lord here, Ash.
The game more going into the late phase, more giving the chance for Cypher to get into the spike mark, to get into the damage mark. But now it's getting cornered down before the Lord Dance. You're going to see the sliver of HP for Howl, and Howl, he might be taken out by Ainzi. Solo kill comes up there. Not only that, a backdoor entry being happened. 2 member going in, entropy being used. This comes up as well. The Minnow Fury comes in there. It will be the Kimmy falls down. And this time, Cypher with Savage Warrior goes down together with a couple kills, comes out for Sishi out there, and now one going in there. It's where the puncture comes in with the throne rose as well. But there you go. You're gonna see that Mino and knock up there as well onto Raven. But there you go. End for the Nemesis. It is totally open. Recall spamming. Shinryu, it is the end coming in for the side of Team Impurity because the 4 members out there from the side of Performative Males will be destroying out the next to give themselves the tag of the champion at Ecclessia 3.0, powered by Battleknights Esports in collaboration with Assam Down Town University. What a game it was. What a domination it was being shown by the side of Team Performative Males because they hinge upon the series with a 3-0 victory, with a clean sweep against Impurity Esports. From reigning their terror with the start of the round of 32, they ends it with a win, with a 3-0 at the finals, and with a proper statement of 14-8. That was really crazy, man. Insane gameplay from the side
Indeed.
of Team Performative Males.
Absolutely. They made a definite statement out here. 3-0, clean, concrete victory for them. Congratulations to the side of Team Performative Males. The name acts as it suggests, they are here to perform, and they're here to perform their best. And this is their victory. This is their champion trophy and champion, title to claim. So congratulations to the side of Team Performative Field for this wonderful victory. Unfortunately for Team Impurity, they could not come close to even an inch of Team Performative Males. They were close in the games, but in terms of the points, in terms of the score of the the series, they were never close. It was a 3-0 that ends the deal, and it is, as you already mentioned, as Ash, they will be the champions. So W Team Performative Males for sure. So with this, we have to come to an end for the Assam Downtown University's, this Ecclessia 3.0 Moba 5v5 College Cup organized by Battleknights India, powered by Vizta Games. What a morning and what an afternoon it was for us, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you loved it all. And I hope you are properly entertained, because this is going to be the final arc of this series, that is 3.0. And we hope for the next one, we even get some better teams and even some more competition than this was. But hey, we are not, complaining about what we saw, what we, witnessed here today. So a W gameplay, a W tournament, isn't it, Ash?
Of course it is. I mean, this was really one of a heck, because from yesterday, a lot of teams participated. I'll say, like, all those 32 teams who ever participated in this tournament are the real legends here. Even though they lost it out, even though there was a one winner, it is Performative Mills. Doesn't matter. Your participation is what bringing out the spirit in this Moba 5v5 esports community. So I believe all these teams might gonna rectifying their mistakes, coming back stronger in Ecclessia 4.0, which will be surely holding at Assam Down Town University. And thank you so much to all our members who are walking back door there. Of course, our admin, Moon, and the referees, and also my brother Shinryu and my sister Yuna, who give their best performance at the casting scene with me, Easy, and our streamer Twilight as well. Thank you so much for giving your time to us.
Yes, sir. But every good thing has to come to an end. With this, Ecclessia 3.0 will have to come to an end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are, in fact, loving everything that you did for us. But again, we have to just close today's show. So with this is Shinryu, and this is also, with me, my brother Ashtizi, of course. We'll take our leave from this 3.0, Ecclessia 3.0, of course, but we hope to be back for the next one. So until that time, do stay tuned. Do follow Battleknights India. Do check out their pages and everything, because they completely, they always host this kind of tournament. So a big shout out to Battleknights India as well, and also to Assam Down Town University. So we hope that we will be back soon again. So with this, we come to an end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this. See you for the next time.
How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, babe. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me